What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title called Robinhood Sherwood Builders. It's one of those games that I've had on my wish list, but I wasn't expecting much out of it, in all honesty. But I've been a big Robin Hood fan since I was a kid. I've read the books, I've watched all the movies. Big Robin Hood fan, going back even to like classical literature about the guy. And so anyways, we're going to be checking the game out today because as a fan, I just can't keep myself away. They told me there was going to be an open world survival Robin Hood RPG, and I kind of just had to go for it and hope for the best. So what we're doing right here is I've landed inside of Sherwood Forest, and I'm crafting my first bow. Robin Hood was known to be a master of the bow, able to split an arrow in twain when it was stuck inside of a target. A fierce, fierce eye for the longbowmanship, and so we're going to go ahead and give that a try. I'm going to jump across. Is this like the field where we chop trees at? I don't know. It wants me to go chop like a good... How do you tell a good tree for a bow? Oh, that answers the question. They have like a day-glow thing going on. All right, well, I'm going to chop down some trees. In the meantime, if you wanted to get this game for yourself, the preview is out now, and you can play it for free. It's no biggie, no harm, no foul. The developers have made it available in order to collect feedback and figure out what's right and what's wrong with the game. They had a previous demo. I played that one, but it was kind of like Garbo. It wasn't a very good demo, and so I was a little bit depressed about it. This time around, I'm going to try out this demo, and it does feel a little bit better this time around, although my memory might be failing me. Let's chop down some pine. Can you make a bow out of pine? I always figured like a bow was made out of yew, wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe that's like a higher tier bow. This game has all like those tropes from survival games going where our first axe is like made out of stone for some reason, even though we're in like medieval England and we clearly have access to iron tools. We're still using caveman stuff. I don't know. It wants me to make a bow and some arrows. Can I chop down another tree? I like to have a very full quiver when I open fire on the enemy. Let's go ahead and work on these right here. Chop animation looks okay to me. A little actiony, a little bit arcadey, but it seems to be connecting just fine. I've got a link for you down below, though. You can go get this demo right now for yourself if you want. You can also find a link down there to my Twitch stream and my Discord. So let's get moving with some impressions. We got the bow over here with the rope. Let's go ahead and craft that bad boy up. Robin Hood has various equipment. I have not picked up any new equipment because I'm in the process of creating my first equipment right now. We'll go ahead and make some. It looks like we get 5 arrows. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get like 100 of the bad boys, or however many we can get. There we go. That'll do it. And that goes inside my quiver right there. Simple and effective. Yep, there's little arrows inside my quiver now. It looks like I can draw. Looks like I can fire. Looks like I can cancel a go. I've also got like a sword on me right there. Attack animation. A little bit stiff at the elbow, a little bit stiff at the shoulder, but we'll see how it looks in actual combat. Friar Tuck gave me the job to come and get this bow and craft it for myself. Big old Chuggy right there. Foof. So let's go back and talk to him, turn in the quest, and see what happens next. Well, after talking to Friar Tuck, the game is fully voiced, and the main character is not one of those weird main characters that you like. He doesn't have a voice. You know, like the Silent Link type protagonist? He's not that. He actually talks. Voice acting is okay. Nothing to write home about, but definitely better than I expected, in all honesty. But apparently all of our merry men in tights, are unfortunately hungry right now. So we need to go out and hunt some deer and see if we can bring home some food so that we can get everybody fed and get their spirits up. So let's head on out into Sherwood Forest. It looks like we've started out in this little area right here, and I'm guessing this is the play area from the demo. From reading the tutorials that they gave me prior to the recording of this video, it seems like the game's got like a liberation system. So it's kind of like, I guess, a Ubisoft game or something like Far Cry. You go out, you defeat like outposts and stuff like that, and at a certain point after the people of Sherwood Forest or whatever zone you're in start to respect you and love you, then you can do some kind of like narrative mission that topples the area and brings it under control of not Richard the Lionheart, weirdly enough. Richard the Lionheart is dead, is what it said at the beginning of this game, so we're kind of stuck with Prince John and the Sheriff of Nottingham here. There's not really, technically he's King John, I guess, if Richard the Lionhearted is dead. And so we got to kind of like deal with that situation. Let's go see if we can find any deerskis out here, though. Well, I heard a doe call. So we're definitely looking at something over here. I don't know where it's at. I heard it kind of off to my left. The game does have... Oh, there it went. It just... Oh, there's one right there, too. They're all over the place. All right. I might have to sling a long shot at these guys. Stay low in the brush. Or not. I can't really see from right there. Oh, you can't hold the arrow for... Goodbye, dear. Farewell. I was going to wait and aim the shot, but apparently we, as Robin Hood, a master of the longbow, can only hold the string back for like 1/8 of a second. It's an RPG. I get why they... This is the tough thing about making an RPG about a literal, like, urban legend like Robin Hood, is that Robin Hood could do, like, uncanny, impossible things with a bow. And so I, as a big fan of Robin Hood, I see things like his arm shaking when he pulls back the bow for, like, 1/8 of a second. And then I'm like, oh, that's not right. That can't... This is Robin Hood. The bow is, like, his thing. That's like being like the Incredible Hulk can't jump, or like slam, or like clap, or like Wolverine doesn't like regenerate or have claws. But I'm gonna forestall. I'm gonna hold back my disbelief because it's an RPG and obviously they need to let us progress somehow. Hey, I got one. There we go. It looks like it only takes but the one arrow to knock the thing down, and it looks like it just kind of explodes meat everywhere. All right, well, now to do that, I suppose 4 more times, unless the deer's body slid down the hill over to here. Can I process it further if I have the body? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let me go slap down some deer. From my observation right now, the bow drop-off is a little bit bad. I would prefer to actually, in the case of it being Robin Hood, I know we're using a makeshift bow right now that we just carved out of a pine sapling, but... with someone like Robin Hood, I would expect the arrow to come out like a bullet and fly like straight and true right to the reticle. If nothing else, the game is pretty. Like, it's a real good-looking game. I got the lighting effects really dialed in here. Definitely a feeling of, like, wonder and whimsy, and there's little points of interest in things that I'm seeing as I'm walking through the woods, too, that I kind of want to go look at, like little puzzles and things, I guess. There it is. Got myself another one, and it looks like we are getting XP for all of the kills that we're pulling together here. Yeah? Oh, God, somebody's shooting at me. Hold on. I wandered too far. We are now in the throes of Oh, okay, there's a guy up there. Hold on. Oh, tagged him. There we go. Give him one of those right there. How many more of these arrows you want to eat, my son? Looks like he's down. I don't know if I can come all the way over here, though. This game has a curious mechanic where if I leave the quest area where we're hunting deer, it kills Robin, and you have to load a save. That's hella dumb, I know. But that's just kind of the way it works. From the sound effects, it sounds like there's another guy over here. Is there a guy over here? Where is he? I don't see him. Arrow came out of nowhere. He's got to be up on that platform, right? There he is. I was trying to tag him with like a headshot, but the drop-off on the arrows is quite... Ooh, there it was. I was going to say, the drop-off on the arrows is pretty severe. Can we climb up into the trees or anything? Like, will it let me do that? I don't see a ladder or like an access method to get up there, but it looked like they dropped some stuff. At least the first one did. Huh. Yeah, he definitely dropped some loot. Can I just like default climb a tree because I'm Robin Hood? No. Well, after a bit of running around, I've got 20 out of the 25. I'm looking for any type of high point I can have here that'll give me a good view. Last deer seemed to be evading me. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, slow down. Oh, that was so close. I think I've got our final deer here. And there it is. Decent enough shot. I wonder if Robin's the kind of video game hero that can swim, or if he's the kind of video game hero that drowns. Given the time period, swimming, I don't know if it was like a popular activity. We've got our goodies, so let's go ahead and take that on back to the warehouse and deliver it to Tuck, and see if that's going to make him happy. Now that we're back at the... Oh, look, the village comes with a cow. Look at that, we got like a free cow with our village. Free with every real estate purchase. We need to drop this off inside the warehouse, and I have no idea what that mechanic looks like, but it looks like this is the warehouse over here. Rocks laying around everywhere, man. We got toe catchers all over the place. Open storage. Meat go in storage. There we go. Everybody in town happy with me now. Nobody's starving. We can now be the best outlaws that we plan on being. Let me give you a sample of some of that voice acting.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how was the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the blessed mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tug.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
So there you go. That's what the voice acting sounds like. In general, with games like this, I tend to skip all the narrative stuff since we're doing first impressions videos. We're just trying to knock things out really quick. But it wants me to get 10 stones, and it wants me to get 20 pine. Some of these rocks are pick-upable. Some of them are not. Hey, a little bit of vino? What you got here? Is it like one of those, dude, I'm going to confess this on the internet because I don't care. People can judge me however they want. I'm old enough to where I'm past. I don't care what people think. You know what I really like, dude? I like those mom wines that come like in those big boxes where it's like a peach Chardonnay or something, dude. I drink those all day long, and then I gossip like crazy. I don't even care. I'm not going to feel bad about it, and I'm not going to regret my decisions. I enjoy a beer. I enjoy a brandy, but every now and again, you gotta kind of hit those like gossipy mom wines, bro. There are apparently weather systems in this game. That's some pretty intense rain right there. Let's see if I can get this tree down. She don't want to go. There we go. Perfect. Got a little bit of pine right there. Oh, wow, they give you like chunky grips of pine when you knock these things down. Good. I believe, having spent my time chopping, that I have picked up all of the goodies that we need to drop off back at the village because these lazy roustabouts, this is the building area, isn't it? You can tell. It's going to clear the tree. It's all flat compared to everything else. That's how I was able to tell. Everything else is all coarse and bumpy, but this area right here is perfectly flat. And then they just put a whole bunch of trees in it to disguise the fact that it's perfectly flat. All right, let's go drop this off inside the storehouse. What is that right there? Yarrow balm. Okay. Does it heal me or something? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. I've never used yarrow balm in my life, so I have no idea what yarrow balm does in like a medieval context. There's our rocks. There's our wood. Let me go unlock building from Tuck. Ooh, what is this right here? Oh, this is where I'm going to build stuff from. Apparently it takes mun-muns, though. Oh, we live up in the treehouse like the Lost Boys? Okay. Oh, they're doing like a la 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 thing. All right. Well, let's slap down a house. Apparently, it can only go on like these bigger trees over here. So I will do that. I think the house should be good. I deployed it. Did it deploy? Construct the house. Oh, yeah, dude. There's little guys working on it over here. Nice! Onwards, my merry men. Let us sing a rousing tune about drywall installation. Everyone knows that every good outdoor bandit understands the fundamentals of cutting drywall and installing pipes, making sure the plumbing flows. Now that their work is concluded, let's have a look at this place. Dude, this seems like it'd be really slippery when seem like that ramp looks slippy when it's rainy. Oh, can I not go up and into the house? It's kind of cool that you can use this as an aerial vantage point, though. Like, I like the fact that a lot of the things that I've seen while I'm running around feel like the game is focusing on a lot of verticality, like being able to climb up on top of things for ambushes and whatnot. And so that seems kind of cool. Like, the game feels very sort of natural as it flows throughout the Sherwood Valley. So I guess the first thing they sent me down to do is Friar Tuck wants us to build ourselves a quarry now so we can learn how to put workers on production buildings, basically. So I'm crawling through the river getting squidgy boots. so that I can pick up enough reeds to make that happen. There's also like some treasures over here. I do like that. Like, so this is kind of like a mundane tutorialization, but I do like how they have little lootables and things around the way while you're playing the game. That was not what I wanted. I held down the shift key. How come you didn't sprint, man? You're supposed to be fleet of foot and whatnot. You're Robin Hood, man. There we go. Want that barrel right there. We got some garlic. We got some stone. Good. Now I just got to find a few more rocks and a bit more pine, and then we should have ourselves a quarry, and then we'll try to go on like a more fun adventure. I've put all the things inside of storage, just like Friar Tuck wanted. So now we're going to get to work making our furnace. That'll be what's up. So where does the furnace go? The placement is kind of weird. Like, you gotta, like, fit it in between the trees and stuff and, like, get it into, like, a good spot. Ooh, I do like how it incrementally builds, though. That's a really cool animation. I like that, dude. I'm beginning to huff copium on this one. Like, I really, like, as a Robin Hood fan, like, the first demo was really bad, but this one seems to be quite a bit better and a lot more refined, which leads me to believe they took the feedback on board. It's by no means perfect, but it definitely is feeling and looking a lot better than the last build that I played around with, and so I think the copium is now flowing through me.
Wonderful, Robin. You've mastered the portion of duties related to managing the village. I never doubted your hunting abilities.
As you... I can think of at least one person and not...
Robin. Though I do have a similar sentiment towards
So, you...
I can.
That's the...
Of course.
What's this?
About the people, in fact. Try to win the... Every action taken against...
I understand.
There are, however...
The game has informed me that I am now free, and I can wander and do as I like inside the prologue that they've put together.
Me, I'm hurting all over, Robin.
Okay, but you've got your hosiery on, so that's going pretty well for you.
It's good to see you too, John. What happened?
Oh, something snapped in me back. I can barely bend down.
That must be normal at your age. Marion will make you a balm for it.
At my age? You forgotten about our meeting on the bridge or what?
You don't forget a blow like that. Although, I have been managing better in fights since then.
Couldn't be any other way with a teacher as excellent as me. You fancy a little adventure?
And a friend as excellent as you, John. What adventure do you have in mind?
Nothing epic. A few thugs wanted too close and need to have their faces caved in for it. You ready to teach them a lesson? I'll show you where they are.
I'll gladly warm up my bones, and you be sure to mind yours.
Excellent. Teeth are going to fly. Let's meet at the edge of the village.
Okay, well, apparently Little John is quite a bit more violent in this than he was in the other storybooks. That's good, though. Staving people's heads in is a good thing. Wait, a coarse pouch? But no ornaments of particular value. Oh, I get money from those? Nice, dude. I don't know whose retirement fund I just looted, but hey, it's mine now. Who are you? Oh, it's Marion. Okay, gotcha. Maybe we go... I was getting hungry, so I went back to my house, and my house is absolutely like chock-a-block with food, so I guess we don't need to worry about food. I was a little bit worried that I was gonna like starvlificate, but I guess not. Greetings, Jonathan. I have arrived for our merry adventure.
Finally, you're here. I'm the one with sore bones here, not you. I saw a camp in this area.
You're fiendishly fast for such a bruiser. What is this camp?
Regular thugs, but they can cause trouble if they find us. Besides, saw them hiding something in the hollow tree.
Now you have my attention, John. No time to waste. Let's get moving.
First things first. Sneak up to the guard there. He's watching the camp and he doesn't look tougher than you, so...
All right.
All right, let's get this thing underway, man. I'm ready for some powerful action. All right, so it looks like we can sneak up on guys. We could probably, like, drag them and make them be like... and then, like, be dead. I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's get low in the grass. There he is right there. All right, let's see if we can get this fool. We definitely got him. He has been taken care of. He was carrying a sack of coins, too. You'd think he'd know better. Oh, I gotta go check back in with, like, my dastardly deeds PO. All right, let's go ahead and do it. John, I murdered a guy. I beat him to death with a sharpened piece of iron.
That's how it's done, old-timer.
I'll admit, not too bad. Though I would have bucked a bigger punch for it.
I've no doubt about that, John. Maybe you'll demonstrate that bigger punch on some other brigands.
I can barely move with this here back. You trying to do me in? Take care of him and come back to me.
All right. How many more you figure there are? I gotta find what they stashed inside the tree, too. Can I just, like, headshot him with a bow? All this sneaky business doesn't feel like Robinhood stuff to me. Oh, there's, like, an entire camp over here. Oh, there's, like, a bunch of you guys. If the weather would stop, I could actually, like, scout out the area and use my eyeballs. Unfortunately, it's raining quite hard right now. All right, let's see what they got going on over here. The Sons of Adam camp. There's like a guy right there. There's a guy over there. Did they repeat the same patterns when they come in? It doesn't look like they do. I think they just kind of like wander around. And so I think I'm just going to try to take them down like one by one and just sort of see how it goes. There we go. Got that one. Got like a little bark shield that he's playing around with right there. I don't know where any other guys might be at. Oh, there's one right there. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He doesn't know. He is unaware. Oh, he got his boa. Okay, let's fight him. Let's fight him. Ow! He cut me, bro. All right, all right, all right. Can I lock onto this guy somehow? I don't see like a lock on. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. He's got that shield up. Combat kind of clunky. Not gonna lie to you, a little bit clunky. Oh, okay, big fatality right there. Oh, okay, his head came off. Fair enough. What you got going on, brother? You trying to do the dance of death with me? There's like a timing, I think, to the combo too. Yeah, there is. There's like a forward swing and a back swing, but it feels really clunky. They're gonna want to work on that. I know that like I'm Robin Hood, so melee combat is not supposed to be like a big thing for dear old Robin. However, that having been said, Robin was a renowned fighter with the quarterstaff, and so he would have some martial discipline in the stories. And so they're going to want to get that a lot more fluid. Things I would look at are things like the Shadows of Mordor game for getting the combat to feel really, really good. Thus far, that's the first thing that has not felt good. Oh, we got like a necklace over here. I'll take that. Precious gems on a gold chain. It's just like a rock on a gold chain. We got a wire over here for construction. Grab that. Did I get them all? Or are there like a few more over here? I'm already like in full looting spree right here. Ooh, a barley roll? Yeah, let me get that, dude. That sounds super good. I love barley bread. That sounds good right there. There's a bucket over here. Oh, it's tar. Gotcha. Oh, they've got skulls on sticks over here. Okay, I don't think they came over here to make friends. I think this might be our last guy right here, but it's going to kind of like depend if he turns around or not. Hopefully, it's a not. There we go. Sweep that leg out. Get him with the sword. Perfect. Oh, my reputation level has increased inside the realm of Barnsdale. I also got like a key to a door. Is this the door right here? It is. Treasure chest right there. So stolen items. Okay, we also got an empty bottle, which is good. What do we have going on inside this chest? My inventory is actually kind of full right now. I may need to start like dragging things over into other spots. So we got roasted dough right there. Okay. We've got like some lard. We've got some eel, some yarrow balm. I'll take the yarrow balm because I think I already have some. Yeah, so it'll probably like stack. And then the salt will stack up as well. Eel. Doesn't look like it stacks, but we can stack up the lard too. What other treasures we got hanging around the camp now that we've been victorious? Anything good? A blunt pickaxe. Is that like better than the one that I have? Because mine's made out of rocks. It looks like it's worse than the one that's made out of rocks. What does this do? So, dedicated to experienced blacksmiths that have tools that endow weapons and armor with sturdiness and unique properties. What did it do? It looks like it filled up that little meter right there, is what it looks like to me. But I didn't see if it modified any stats or anything. Maybe like a box that pops up real fast and plays an animation of that meter right there filling up, and then it goes like in like green of whatever stats that it played around with. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking for displaying that we got like some kind of upgrade or something. Got like firewood over there, the world's crappiest tent. What else we got? We got like an onion. Okay, a little bit of onion right there. Oh, they've been killing people. There's a pool of blood over on this side. Fantastic. Now that I have extinguished the bad guys, we must speak with Juanito.
What did those dodgers hide in there?
Looks like loot from a theft. Some gold, some jewelry, everything covered in flour. Find out who this could be, John, and return it to the owner.
Oh, that's how we're gonna meet Much the Miller, bro. I know, we're gonna meet Much the Miller.
Look around the area as soon as I feel better. By the way, do you ever miss our looting days? Remember how one time you had me put on a frog and...
Well, I myself pretended to be blind to fool the sheriff. Yes, I remember. Good times, John.
By God! He was howling mad like a wolf when he figured out how we duped him. Could still hear him from a league away, and got a bit of gold while at it.
Maybe we'll pull off something like that again. Right now, it's time to look after the village.
You grow ever more reasonable with time, my friend. But you're right. We'll meet back home.
So, like, what do the little mementos do? It said I got one from Friar Tuck, too. What's like a memento thing do? Oh, look at the skill tree, bro. Look at it. So we have, like, the Path of Endurance. We have, like, damn, there's all kinds of stuff going on over here. I can raise my sword damage. I can have a strong back for more inventory. I would say let's get the bow damage, dude. Oh, wow, there's so many little passives and things in here. It doesn't scroll, though, oddly enough. Like, I've tried the arrow keys. I've tried WASD. I've tried mousing to the edges. I've tried right and left click and drag. I can't really seem to, like, scroll the damn thing. Oh, it looks like we also have like a collection of special skills over here that we can unlock too. In this bottom one, I'm guessing we get those from like training with various people or something. At least that's what it seems like to me. I don't know, dude. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Like the melee combat is terrible. They really, really got to work on that. If people are going to trip over something, it's going to be that melee combat. The bow needs to fire straighter. We have to remember that this is Robin Hood later on in his career, where he is like a verified master of everything having to do with the longbow. So this is going to be after his exploits where he's like knocking other people's arrows out of the sky and whatnot and like, you know, splitting people's arrows in half that are already embedded in targets. So they're going to want to like get rid of the bow drop, man. Robin Hood should not fire his arrow like a slingshot. Like it should be just straight like whoosh, and then like a hit, you know? And then the melee combat needs to be smoothed out a bunch. That's the weak spot that I'm seeing right here is the melee combat is kind of meh. But the world is beautiful. The movement feels good. The jumping feels nice. I enjoyed going for a hunt. I'm kind of looking forward to playing around with this one, but maybe that's just copium from a very, very old Robin Hood fan at this point. My name is Splattercat. This is Robinhood Sherwood Builders. The prologue that they recently put out, you can play it for yourself. It looks like they've given you free reign of the entire first zone that you can play around with just to see what the game feels like. It does look like there's some quests in Wentbridge, too. So I don't actually know how much content they've given you here. I guess we'd have to see. I will see you all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet, but for now it's time for me to go. Bye, folks.